guys, this is Love and Sparkles. I got some coffee. And here's my big pile of stuff. And I've actually got 2 new because I got so many big ones that I'm just going to take a lot of these littles out. There's quite a few big numbers in here. And these are the ones you can get off AliExpress. They work just the same, guys. They really do. They're just as good. 1, 2, 3 big. 10 of this size. And then you just can get like extras. And it's cheaper if you get the 72 because you get more for it. You get, you know, all 72 of the little ones. And then you can go on Amazon for like $9 and buy the biggers. Okay, and then we're going to take these. And open them up. And put, I'll show you. Right there. And then I will put the extras back in here and close it up. I could almost just buy another 2 plain Jane boards. And I might look on Ally since I was able to get the innards with foam. I should be able to get the board with nothing. And then that way I'll have stuff to put these in. And I could also use these to put my sparklers in, you know, because you don't get tons of them. These should probably do pretty good. I'm sorry, I'm talking softly, but it's the first day I've actually talked in a week. A little over a week. But I've got to get my stuff together because I've got to go to the doctor tomorrow. And I'm going to be out and about. At least I want to be feeling halfway decent. There's still one little minion sick. The original minion, he's fine. Me and the one he got sick, we still sick. Okay, and then I'm going to put an extra one of these in there. And I have 10 of these in the medium size. And then fill this up this way. I wonder what I did with my roll of toilet paper. I have to go find it. I went through all the Kleenex. Paper towels were killing my nose, so I moved up the toilet paper. I do take zinc. I do take vitamin D, vitamin C, all the vitamins. So I guess it could be worse. It could last for a lot longer. It's only been like a week in the grand scheme of things, so could have been worse. I just didn't want like 9 zillion of one color, you know, in a bunch of them. So, and I'll just put these in my room and have them as extras. And like I said, I could actually put sparklers or ABs or whatever in here, and it would work. Okay, let me get my glasses, because I don't want to mix any numbers up. And a pair of scissors. Sorry for the jammies, guys. We're just pretending like it's a jammy day. And scissors. And I did go ahead and put the little silver tip on. I don't know why, I just don't like those rose gold ones. So let me find big ones. These are all the biggie Mamba Jamas. We'll do 310 first. Let me find my paper. There's the paper. 310. And we'll put 310 And that's number 6. Because there's going to be a bunch of them. My hair's driving me nuts. Dogs have been driving me nuts. That's how I can tell when I'm sick. Everything makes me irritable. They all just kind of go find a corner and hide. But today, I guess they know I'm sick because they won't go very far. I mean, Big Boy's laying right over there, about 2 feet from me. And he wouldn't go outside this morning until I actually left the bed. He was like, nope, you're not getting up and out. I'm not getting up and out. And he wouldn't get out until I did. I think there's going to be enough static that I'm going to have to pull out a tray and empty into a tray and then pour. And I don't know if it's in my air or in the drills or both. Because they're actually sticking to me too. Yeah. And I'm telling you guys, there's 2 ways to get a dog that will love you to the end of life. One is rescue one. He's my rescue. And he is so devoted, it's unreal. And the other is to get him as a very young pet. I mean, like 6 weeks, 7 weeks old. And keep him with you at all times. Okay, there's that one. And I'm just going to get... Let's see where... Let me use this shortcut. I'm not going to play that. I can pour out as many as I can, and then I'll... Like I said, I don't know if it's the weather or what, but you can see them climbing up the container. And then I'm just going to, this way I can pop them into the... Just roll them around, make them pop off those sides. Eventually. I mean, they're stuck on my skin. And I know most of the young people nowadays don't remember them, but the older ones will. Those Mexican jumping beans, which were some kind of beans that had little worms in them. And the worms would make them beans just pop all over the place. Well, that's how these are acting. And sometimes if you blow in them, it'll make it let go. I don't know why. It's just one of the tricks. One of the tricks. I've heard put them in a refrigerator. If they got pinholes in the bags, they're supposed to not be that bad. And, of course, these are resin. They went to resin drills. So, resin or more staticky. So, if you want the resin drills, you gotta put up with the static. You can't have everything. It's just the way it is. I still have an order of trays I'm waiting for from Nyx. I think I got a yellow. And I think I got a green. And a light blue and something else. I just went for some colors that I didn't have. I mean, see, they're climbing right up that side. One more 3 pins. Only 3 pins? Only 3 pins? Okay, maybe you're going to take the one. sometimes I can poke a hole in it. But sometimes you'll get them and they'll have a little hole poked in them, and they're not as bad staticky. So I just poked a hole in it, see if that makes it any better. Well, it doesn't make it go any better, that's for sure. And I try to pick them up. My hands are so dry they won't pick them up. I actually have to lick my fingers. So you got two things. Whenever it's humid, they'll stick together. When it's dry, they pop everywhere from static. That's your two go-tos. Oh. Stop. I do have to say these blacks look really good though. Off my fingers. I mean, I'm literally peeling it apart so that I can just kind of rub them off, I guess. Because they ain't coming out of no other way. And then they're just all over my hand. I kind of feel for Jaded if this is how it is where she's at, working with these things in the middle of winter. Oh, poor girl. Now, see if I can pick some of these up. They'll stick to, get in there. They'll stick to my finger, and then the minute I let go, they hop out. These would be beautiful drills for Nightbringer. You know, because they're such fantastic quality. Come on. I think maybe I'm putting lotion on my hand. That would help. I'll try that. It won't be so dried in. I got some of Atlanta's lotion over here. Black's everywhere. They're everywhere! Okay, we're going to try the lotion thing. Let's see if that'll make it to where it'll stick to me and not bounce everywhere. And it looks like these big ones hold three of the bags. And I got quite a few videos going up. I got the review for Let Your Witch Goddess Free, which is the Bad Day at the Office, and Lady of the Forest. And then I got Autumn Puppies, which was my November kit. So I have post reviews for October and November. And then I'm doing Up to Snow Good, and I got my paint gems for Christmas done, and I will do a review on them. And I got, oh good Lord, all right, making me want to scream. Here comes the big hunter. I'm telling you, dogs are not right. They got all the dog food in the world. And what do they want to eat? Little live mice. They want to catch it and then eat it. Caught my hunter dog doing that. I was like, you little heathen. I guess he thought I was going to steal it from him, so he ate it real quick. It's like having little ferrets around, I tell you. But at least they're getting them all out of the house, which is fine with me. Okay. I think I'm almost to the end of gathering all the... Maybe those... I'll go get a dryer sheet and put in there. Maybe that'll help settle them down. But let me get some lotion on my hand. I have some sitting over here. And that'll, because they're so dry. My God, this weather. It goes 50 degrees, 30 degrees, 20 degrees. It don't know. It just literally does not know what it wants to do. It is all over the place. I'm going to try blowing in this one. See if that helps. Not much. But you got electric heat, blowing hot air, and then you got dried out air from the heater. And then you got these drills that have been sitting in these little plastic containers or bags. And of course they're resin. Yes, they're better quality. But oh my Lord. They just want to hop, skip, jump. I know when I was working on that, the Autumn Puppies, that the drills would literally, I could just put my multiplacer down by them and they would jump into it. I was like, that's kind of cool. You know where you need to go. Okay, at least that one is not as bad. And it is number 3064. What's this one now? It's got a couple of them. 938. So it's got two of them. So I'm going to put it in the big one. We can just hang out. We were on live last night at Dainty or Diamond Fanatics. 11 hours. And for a couple hours there, I was watching Nyx play her new game. I don't know if it's a new game, but her play her game. And I was wanting that game so bad. So bad. One, I don't like PlayStation. I have one. The kids play it. I don't care for it. I don't like the controller for it. So that game is out for me because it is only available on PlayStation. I mean, that is it. Maybe I'll get it for my grandson for Christmas. Because it really did look like a cool game. Sorry about the cough. I don't think I'm ever going to get over this cough. It's just... Now I can see why when, like, Carrie went down with it, she was down for a while. That's why I didn't go into live last night. I was like, no. No, no. It's kind of why I didn't do my live myself last week. It was like, no, can't. I'm barely able to do these videos. And then it's going to take me so much brain power to do the editing on them. You know, make a thumbnail and all that good stuff. I did get some really, guys, awesome kits for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Let's see if I can remember them by name. I got Self-Portrait by Dakota Duttwaller. Beautiful canvas. Beautiful. I got Celtic Dragonfly. I got Cinderella. That's 3 of them. Let's see, what else did I get? Oh my lord. I got, why can I not remember? Probably my brain's dead. But I got 6 on Black Friday. So those 3, what else? Oh, I went back and got, Phoenix Rising and something else. Golly. What is it? What was it? I'm trying to think of the pictures. I mean, because I was just whooping through there getting what I could. But I did get 6. I mean, they all sold out. So, it was in the sold out area. 2 Dakotas, Celtic Dragonfly, Cinderella. How do they get pictures? Can't think of the other ones. But then I went back. Cyber Monday hit. And oh my lord, people. They should be ashamed of themselves. So, first thing they popped out was that magical potions. Yes, I managed to get magical potions. I wanted that so bad. It is going to be so big. And then I went to Tmall and I got Tmall's glitter drills. The brand new glitter ones she has. So that I can kind of bling it up with those. So that's going to kind of be awesome. It's going to be one of them awesome possum things. Okay. And then what I'll do is once I finally get these in some semblance of order, I'll put them in DMC order according to what they are. Now, some of these aren't as staticky as the others. 3857. But, God, I got Wolf Family and Magical Potions on Monday. Got those 3. What else did I snag? I mean, I was just going through there snagging. Oh, I got Always. It's sold out. So I got Always. What else? That's 4. So there's 2 more. Always. Golly, I can't believe my brain is that gone. That's where there's 2 more. I'm trying to think of the pictures. I was just a whooping on down there. I whooped so much I can't remember them. I did not get the horse. Did not get any horses. Did not get any kittens or dogs or anything. Did get the wolves. I'll tell y'all later what I got. And actually, in my live, I'll pull it up and have it written down so I can tell you. But I did get 3. Or 6 on Friday and 2 extras on Monday. Did I really need them? No. No. Did I really need magical potions? Which is going to be... I'm actually thinking of maybe putting it above my bed somehow. Because the colors in that just make you happy. I mean, I love the bottles. There's little fairies in it. There's color beyond color beyond color. I mean, it is just phenomenal. And it is sold out. Sorry, guys. It was going to be a limited edition, but then they took it away and made it just regular right now. So I guess they had so much fuss about it being limited edition and selling out so quick that they did opt to bring it back for, I guess, one more round. Which I'm glad. But it is a very expensive kit. So if you want it, start saving now. And then when it comes out, be ready with the buttons. Because they don't last long. I mean, there was a couple I didn't think I was going to be able to get. I was just like, oh, no. And then for the life of me, I can't even think what they were right now. Isn't that awful? 8 those. But yeah. So I was sick as a dog, but I would set my alarm clock, get up, buy the stuff, and then leave. Finally, yesterday, I was awake enough that I hung out with Cindy and was able to finish Autumn Puppies and get it done. It was round, so rounds are easy to pop out. It was a very easy kit. I'm sorry, guys. It was limited edition. And it sold out like that day. Because I went back just to get information on it. My God, no static on those. My goodness. I'm a happy little clam. A little bit on these, but that one had none. Yeah, this one's got. Can't have everything. So, right now, I was going to do like an inventory. I can't even... My kids pulled out my Christmas tree, but they left the box down in the middle of the room, so I can't get in the room. I mean, it's like, really? For real. I mean, literally, the box is in the middle of the floor. So, if my son comes up this weekend, because my brother's no longer here hunting, so he can come up and maybe get him a deer, I'll have him put the box up. That way I can get in there and pull stuff out. Or I'll just go grab 4 or 5 boxes and do it that way and just haul them out here so I can start figuring out what's in them boxes. Okay. Well, I'll stick to this is fast. Three of these. 3779. Because otherwise you'd be like just going through tons of them and having bags scattered everywhere. Oh, gimme. Gimme. So this is the one I'll start on May 1st. Because of course they make you do a no start. So I'm going to kit it up and put it in the corner. And Spring Flings I think starts in April? I think April. And that's what I'm going to do magical potions with, is Spring Flings. And then once I get this all done, I have Love is Blind, which is the Christmas one. And then I have the retro Christmas Santa. And I'll go ahead and get them knocked out. And I might actually put them up by the hearth. You know, just put some blue tack behind them to make them stick. Okay. How in the world you can hop out and get all the way over there? I remember when I used to think, what is static? I don't know. I didn't have it. Did not have it. Now the drills are better. Yes, drills are better. But with better drills you get static. Because they're not acrylic, they're resin, so they hold it. But the backs are totally flat. So that's awesome. So far I've got 3 big containers of colors. And for those of you who live near a Hobby Lobby, you can go to Hobby Lobby and get Diamond Art Club kits. They actually have Diamond Art Club pins. I think the pin this month is a holographic pink, which, you know, I had just got that pink pin not too long ago, so I was like, I really don't need that. And so, good Lord. Sticks everywhere. Gotta go through and gather them all up as much as I can. So I hope your weather is good where you're at. Okay, so far I've got 5 big containers. Got 1 left. See if anything else has 3. This is 2. Oh, wait. Oh, no, there's 2. Let's see which ones are 4. I think we'll put this one in the last big one. So this one will go in the last big one, which is 935. So My vacuum cleaner's gonna hate me. 32, 33, 41. So I just put them like that in number order so I know where to find them. Oh my God. Well, I hope everyone has had a great holiday. If you didn't have a holiday, I hope you had a great weekend. It really wasn't horrible other than, you know, being sick. And I just slept a lot. I think I was sleeping in 20-hour increments. Literally. It's like, whoop, that's where that 20 hours went. Oop, there went another 20. Because I was tracking it on my Fitbit. But I do feel better after sleeping so many hours, so it was needed. It's amazing how much, you know, 40 hours sleep in like a 46-hour span does so much good for you. I didn't realize that tomorrow I actually have to get lab done and see my therapist. And I may swing by and try to get some contacts. You know, go by the place. It's a, come on in, you can walk in, see a doctor, get your prescription, get your stuff kind of place. One of those Vision Express places. And I'll bring my bifocals and see if they can put new lenses in them. But if they won't do them the way I want them, I'll just have them give me contacts. Because what I want is one eye to be close and one eye to be far. I don't want them the same. And then have to see the same on, you know, do it that way. Because it makes my head hurt. I've literally always done one for far away, one for up close. Instead of doing, you know, look up for far away, look down for up close. I mean, I have always, since I was in my early 40s, was able to manage that. And they're all like, we don't know how you do that. It makes me sick. But I've done it since I was 40, so I've done it for 22 years. And to try to do it normal, it makes me sick. It's uncomfortable, and I won't wear them. So it's like, you know, if I ask for it, just give me what I want. You know, telling you. Hospitals give people what they want all the time, I know. You know, so just give me what I want. Because I know what I want. And they're like, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, yeah, I do, because I've worn that forever. I hope I don't have to end up using two. If I can't get them both in one, I'll just leave one undone. Put it in a little zipper bag. Well, it looks like it might make it. This is how you wake up with them in your hair, stuck to your butt, everywhere else, because they just pop out and attach to you. It has nothing to do with like, oh, I put it there. It's decoration. Nope. They're doing their own thing, and they go there on their own. Pull up the thing. I think it was 823. Oh my goodness. There we go. That one behaved. Except for two little drills that popped out. Oh, come on. But don't shake. You gotta tap to get them to come down. I wonder if I bought Static Guard, you know, the spray, and just spritz stuff before you start. If that would kind of take care of some of that. I mean, that's an idea. This is the color I have so much over there because it's what is in my J wall over there. Okay. All right, you're closed. We're done. 8:23. And it went in there. Boy, I sure was not happy about it. And I'm just trying to get all these extras out of here so that they're not floating around in the bottom. All right. And the next one that has a group of them. 317. 317. Oh my goodness. And I know a lot of people don't like hitting up, but I actually find it relaxing. I mean, usually I have the TV on in the background, but, you know, since I'm doing a video, I can't. But it's so relaxing. And a lot of times, that's when I do a lot of my introspection. You know, I sit there and have a thought and try to work it out in my head. Those of us who see people, you know, we're told to do that. And then when we come in, they're like, well, what have you figured out? And, you know, how did it go? And I mean, I have the issue with my mom's passing. I have, I'd say 90% of the way finally worked through that. And that one was a rough one, you know, because I did do CPR on her, and, you know, I was with her when we took her to on the way to the hospital, and then you open the door, and poof, she's gone. It was such a shock. You know, and all she had was a bad cold, or stomach bug. But I really think she had something else, but what I think it may have been would have been more than I think she could have dealt with. And then COVID came along, and I know she couldn't have dealt with that. And you know what? I know they send us extra, and I have got, and so I'm just not going to deal with those. I'm just going to call that good. I'm going to call that good. And put these back in the bag. If I can get them to even come out of the... I mean, because they don't even come out of the... And I'll just stick them in the bag, fold it up, put it in a little thing, and that way, if for some reason I need a few extra, I'll have them in a baggie. Get out of there. This is going to be a long kit, guys. A long kit. I'll just do that. Fold it over, put it in the baggie. Go back and get the rest of those out. I mean, I have to say, these are staticky. Woo. Of course, you don't know how, I mean, of course, you know, you don't know what the weather was like where they kept them. Okay. This one. I mean, so you don't know what the weather was like where they were at. So, you know, that could have started the static. And then I know what my weather's been like. Cold, hot, dry. I mean, it's everything under the sun in a matter of days. So, it's like these poor things have been put through a gamut of weather conditions. Tell you what, this sucker's gonna have a ton of drills. I think the only one with more is gonna be magical potions, because it's just a little bit bigger than he is. And I just think he's going to be fun to work on. And pretty. Okay. Now to see if I can pull these up from in here. I can get right in that lip. And I think that's enough of that. And so, that one really wasn't as bad as the other one. And as long as I don't knock it over or tip it over, I'll be good. I have done that in the past. So anything that you have done that really sets you off, I can guarantee us creators have done it. We have done it. Unfortunately. Done some really awful things. Are they correctable? Yes. Are they a pain in the patukas? Yes. I mean, they are a pain. Very big pain. And it's one of those things of just roll with it, go with it. You know, it's not going to hurt nothing. The other night I sat there and dumped my tray in a container, and then it's like, oh my gosh, that's not even the right container color. And then had to sit there and pull them all apart. So we've all done it. We've all done it. Anything you think, oh my God, no one's ever done this, I'm so awful. Believe me, we have all done it. And you just pick yourself up and say, it is going to be all right. 9:34. 7. Why am I missing a color? Oh, don't tell me. That is not the right color. See? I put the sticker for one color on the wrong color. And I don't even know what goes in there. I'd say, from the look, I'll figure it out at the end. But I would say from the look of it, it's going to be in that 9 region. And I'm actually going to have to tape these down, because when they went to these repositional color codes, they don't want to stay on there. They do not want to stay under. Because that and that are not the same color. My nose. I have to get up and go blow it in a minute. I have to put you on pose so that I can go blow my smells. I think every one of us creators had gotten the crud. I mean, every one of us. And for the people who don't sleep well, I tried valerian tree last night. And, I mean, still took my meds, but I tried valerian tree because I can take my meds and lay there for, God, forever. And I remember I laid down, I picked up the phone, and I was on YouTube, and it had that funny music, you know, it says, sleeping music. Don't play while you're driving. That's the last thing I remember. I was listening to that music, and I'd say within 5 minutes I was out. I don't know what kind of music that is, but 5 minutes I was out. So, maybe it helped. The valerian tea was not that bad. It did make my tongue tingle, though, which was kind of weird. And that only lasted for, you know, a couple minutes. But I did let it steep for, you know, probably 15 minutes. So maybe I steeped it too long and made it too strong. 9:34. 30:36. Okay. Wished I knew what that one was, but I'll find out at the end. Won't be the first time I've found out the end. As you can tell, I have done it before. And it's called process of elimination. I think it might have been 9:38. Because I have a 9:38 in here. And the color looks about the same. And so if I don't come across a 9:38, then I'll know it's 9:38. Process of elimination. And I am to the point now, I do like the ones that you'll find them you don't get them in all the kits, but you'll find kits that the bags have little pinholes in them. And I guess it lets them breathe. And it seems like they don't have as much static in those. So when I get kits that have pinholes in them, I love it. Because they're a lot less staticky. I think the next colors I want to get from Tmall are going to be the neon drills. And that way I can replace some colors in Sweet Tooth. Because I bought it as a D-stash. And I just love that kit. Always have. Love it. And what I'll do is the ones I really, really, really love, I keep and rotate out. The ones I just like, and then, you know, they grow off of me, I'll give them away as gifts. Or I might start trying to sell them at the, you know, festivals and stuff. I've seen where some people are doing that. Because some people want the kits, but they don't want to work the kits. They say it's too hard. They can't do it. And so, it's like, okay, I'm not going to argue with you, but I'll do it for you. But there are some, like Magical Potion, that I want the kit. So, no, I won't do it for you because I want it. That's going to be one of those that I want. That thing has so much stuff in it. 3853. Has little fairies all over hidden in it. I mean, it is blinged out. It's got 71 colors, guys. You don't see very many with 71 colors. I think they said there was only one other one that had 74. And it was something with cats. I wish, truthfully, I'd found this hobby when I was in my 30s or 40s, you know, because I don't know if I'll ever get to all my kits before, you know, the end, you know, because I'm 62, so you know, I'm not going to live forever. At least I can knock out a super big one a month, or, you know, a big one and half another big one, because I'm a pretty fast painter. I mean, November, I did a Christmas gnome. I did Paint Jam, which is for 16 little canvases. I've got half of Love is Blind over here done. I did Autumn Puppies. And I did about a 30 by 40 area on my Hade. So, I mean, I did quite a bit. And I was down for a week where I didn't look at a canvas. It was like, you know, doing any kind of anything other than back of eyelids was not on the agenda. Really didn't want to eat. I just drank coffee, drank water, and slept. I mean, with whatever this is, I actually ran a fever, and I don't run fevers. So it's been kind of strange. Because I don't run fevers, and I've actually ran a little touch of one with this one. I mean, not high, but for me, anything is high, because I usually run 97. Go way down at the bottom. I'm going to have to vacuum because I'm going to have these little things pelted all over my floor. Okay. Now what colors? 937 has 2. Oh my gosh. So you guys that are just starting out, putting it in a tray does help, because if it's going to get gnarly like this one, you know, you can just do it into a tray and it doesn't go over your table. Unless they jump out of the tray, which they occasionally do, like those two just did. Lotion your hands. That way they'll at least stick to your hand instead of bouncing off of it. And just take patience. Enjoy the process. Just enjoy the process. It's all about the enjoyment. I mean, just like the lives are all about just hanging out with your friends. Because that's what we do. We just hang out and talk, and you can send a picture to the people in the chat, and if they're up on live, they can actually take your pictures you just sent them in Messenger and show everybody. So you can go, hey, look what I finished, or what I did, or whatever, whatever. Because we don't mind. We're usually a very easy group of people to hang with. I know Cindy does her lives Monday. She's in England. So they usually start, I can't remember what time they start. She starts at like 8 o'clock her time at night, which is, in our afternoon. And she'll go 11 hours sometimes. She won't plan to. We just end up talking that long. I mean, it's just like a bunch of people hanging out in a Zoom meeting. Or not even a Zoom meeting, just, a Zoom group. Or for the ones who have the Facebook group rooms, hanging out in the Facebook room. Where you can sit there and just work away. And, because some of us have built those. And then that way people can just come in and chat and hang out and see what's going on and what everyone's doing. And I do have a Facebook group. It's Love and Sparkles. Tried to be easy. Everything's got the same name. Facebook has the same name. YouTube has the same name. Instagram has the same name, except for I had to put an underscore in there. They won't let you have a space. And now with YouTube, it's gotten to where you don't have to have that big long link. I have a handle. You just do youtube.com/@11sparkles. And it'll take you straight to my page. I have playlists. I have stupid stuff. I have entertaining stuff. I got all kinds of stuff. I got stuff for everybody. Okay, let's see what we can do here. This will go here. This will go here. Get some of these out of here. These are some of those runaways that pop down in the middle. Alright. I'm getting there, guys. Now, let's see. One. There's any twos. Any more twosies. 18 is a two. One is a two. The 18. And actually, for him, he does, I guess because he has that special drill, they don't really have a lot of APs. They only have 3. They come out with kits that have 4, 5, 6. But I'm like, I've got sparkle coming out my sparkle, guys. I can sparkle it up. We'll have no trouble sparkling it up. My God, if only all of them had gone that easy. Look at that. I think out of this whole kit so far, I've had 3 bags that have been that easy. Like, why couldn't you all be that way? Maybe get away from that door. You're going to rub a hole in it. I will have to get up. That's my dad's dog that likes to break in my house. And she is, if nothing else, determined. And when she wants in or she wants out, she wants it. And that dog can tear some stuff up trying to do it. And he's like, well, don't let her. And I'm like, how do you stop her? I said, it's your dog. Tell me, how do you stop her? He said, well, she doesn't do that at my house. I said, that's because she don't want to be at your house. She wants to be at my house. I mean, middle of the night, I hear her trying to break in. So I literally get up in the middle of the night to let this dog in. I have tried boarding the windows up. I mean, everything. Nothing. She is just one determined little pooch. At least she laid down right now. Okay, 318. So we're going to pull this one up here. This one right here. I may have to go get, they won't hold those, I may have to go get another row of these. $301. And I did get me some Christmas Crashly. I got the snowmen and the snowflakes release paper. And what I usually do is I start at the top and I'll pull back my plastic and I'll lay 2 rows of release paper. That is my alarm clock. I mean my wall clock, guys. That is not, I'm not playing no tune. And so, I'll lay 2 rows of it across the top. And then when I get down to the bottom, I'll pull the paper, because I'll trim it down to the bottom of them. And then I'll pull the paper. Oh my gosh. And then lay another couple of rows. But that keeps me from going, oh, I can pull this up here and drop a couple here. Oh, I see one there. And chasing colors all over the canvas. Because it's not hard. Baby, stop. Just hold on 1 minute, and I'll get up and let you out. I will blow my nose so that I have a fresh nose. And she is my dog that I had for like 12 years, sister. And she's like 14 years old. I just don't have the heart to make her stay outside in the cold. So I'll get up and go put her out. Let me go get her before she tears up the door. Baby, stop. Baby! Alright, I'm back. Not as horribly sounding. I went ahead and blew my nose while I was up. I let the dog out, and when I was trying to let her out, my other two steamrolled me. Just about knocked me on my butt so that they could get around me and they could get out because they wanted to go run. Because right now it's hunting season, so I really didn't want them out running. But my brother and his friend are gone because my brother went back to work, so at least there's no hunters, or better not be no hunters in my woods. Because the only ones that hunt in my woods is my son, my brother, and his friend. So they should be safe. Kind of clean up some of these. All these got down in here. Got around them. Okay. I think that did it. I think this one has to go up here. And this one go up there. Okay. Now, let's see what else we got in here. Little biggies. Hopefully. And I'm pretty sure, I don't see it, but I am pretty sure that this 938 goes to this dude. Right there. Okay. So, nice and pretty. Now, we're back on. So, next color. We'll do the one I know will fit. This is number 3. And I'll just grab that one because I know that it's going to fit. And these are what you call Aurora Borealis. And they have an iridescent coating on them. Very beautiful. And when they shine, they actually pick up the shine off of other drills and make the other drills shine more. So they kind of have a double effect. There we go. And that's what those look like. It's very pretty. And I think I'm going to have to get 1, 2, 3, 4. Definitely get the other 5. This one's going to be easy. But I am going to have to go get the other 5. I have 5 more of this size. This is number 453. And I don't know where 453 goes. But there are not very many of them. I'm not even going to try to pour them. I'm just going to cut it and put them in the tray. This one, they didn't send us lots of them. So I'm trying to get every last one of them out there because you never know. You might actually need it. 2, This is a square kit. Ah. Just want these last 2 little drills. Give them to me. Alright. There, finally. And it actually had a couple of hitchhikers in there. I mean, that had so few in it that it's like when you're done putting your drills in, it's just what's stuck on the bag. And that's what you got. And then there's one there. And that was it, guys. That's unreal. That's $4.53, so he'll be down here somewhere. Oh yeah. I definitely see getting another 5. Let me go ahead and go do that. I'll be right back. I went and got my another 5. So. Let's put another row. And so I have 3 of those, 5 of those, okay, now which ones of these are the biggest? Those 2 for sure. I think it's going to end up being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But these don't feel as heavy. That one feels heavier. Then, ow, leave my finger. Uh-oh, that's stuck. Got stuck on my ring. Definitely that one. And that one. And then we'll see. But those 2 are definite. That's a 333. Pretty color. 333 is like a Depends on what it's by. If it's by blue, then it looks blue. If it's by purple, then it looks purple. If it's by itself, it looks like a dark lavender. Wet my hands again. You know, I can't remember last time I was sick. I think last time I was like sick. I mean, not like when I got COVID, all I got was a bad headache. I mean, like the headache from Hades and fatigued and didn't want to eat. But sick, snotty sick was, God, I think it was when I was working with a chick that kept coming to work and had the flu and gave every dang one of us the flu. And I think that's the last time I was sick. And then, of course, when the kids are sick, I always catch kid crud. And for some reason, kid crud and me don't do well. You want to knock me down? Put a kid that's sick around me, and let me catch their kid crud, and I will be sick. I don't know why, but me and kid crud, not good. Okay, so this over here, I'm gonna have to get some Scotch tape to hold that down. 318, 317, 333. Okay, now, this one is 758. This is his skin tone. Skin tone. $7.58. Now I think I am just gonna get some, because I do not. I mean, people were bitching because, oh, the non-repositionals leave stuff. Well, buy some daggum Goo Gone. Because now you got where they won't stay down. Then you got to take Scotch tape and put over them to hold them down. I think I'd rather have them stay on. Like if I use a lockable, putting those lockables in and out of the case, they'll come off all the time. Just straight come off. It's really aggravating. See, one was great, one was static. It's like, can you not? Like, really? It's like, why? You sit there and make me have hope that they're both going to be like that. No, one's wonderful and one's straight up static. Now I gotta run around and pick up those. Get those off my fingers. Find all these ones that are God's creation they decided to pop off too. I had it on my finger and it popped off. You know what? And I'm not going back after it. There we go. Now, what bag seems the heaviest? 3830. I was going to say, where did I put my glasses? But they're on top of my head. Good spot for them. I need them on my eyes. Well, maybe my puppies will feel better now that they've actually been out and they've ran. Because I think we're now at bow season where they can't just shoot them. They actually have to work at it a little harder. You know, because we live between me and my brother, my sister, and two of them don't live out here. We own like 18, 19 acres in this one area. And so all their life, they've been free-range dogs. So this being locked up because you got hunters is killing them. I mean, Taz will sit there at night and he'll want to go out. And then he'll see you head to the back door and he's like, forget it. I don't want to go out. And it's comical, actually. Because he will literally turn around and go lay down. He's like, I don't want to go out there. Trying to figure out what's the heaviers. Those aren't. Those are light. That one's heavier. 3848. 3348. The ones that I have found that are the easiest and the best, believe it or not, are the big square, tall square Tic Tac boxes. Those things hold like 2 or 3 bags, little bags. They're easy. The lids stay on. And I may actually pick up another couple of sets of those just because they are so easy and the lids stay on. And you can get so much in them. So you wouldn't have this trying to figure out what to put where because, I mean, whether it's a large amount or a little amount, it holds all of it. All right. Only 2 popping out. Yay. I don't know where these blacks are coming from, but they're out there just having a gay old time. I hear them barking and running and barking and running and barking and running. It sounds like they're actually getting up closer to the house. 33, 48, so let's go right there. And I got one more for a heavy. Right, go right. Not too bad. Come on, come for a heavy. I got this one. That's 762. And I am out of mediums, so it'll just have to be, you know, put them in as many of those as, because I got another hole. And they hadn't been out and ringing in a while. Man, they just bowled me over. And the old doggy takes a little while to walk out the door, you know. She's kind of like a cat. She's old. She kind of hobbles, you know. So you got to let her out. And while you're trying to let her out, they're just like, all right, you're in the way. Bye, Don. In fact, we thought she was not going to make it as long as she has, because, you know, being an outside dog and a medium-sized dog, and she's about 14 years old, and her mom went 2 years ago, so she's kind of blind. I mean, her eyes are all whited over, so. Okay, I got the battery re-going. And we've got all this area done now. K44. I guess my phone's low jacking my daughter my location. I ain't moved, but since it died and just came back up. Now these ones are weird. These are, how do I explain them? They're the regular drill color on the bottom, but then they're coated with a metallic coating. And I believe they go in his belt. And this is what they look like. And those are going in. And what I will do is I will take the other video and this video and put them together, since it decided it wanted to just up and die. I didn't get very far before I noticed it. But now you're on a charger. Okay, that's 45. 44. There's something in that aspect. Okay, what's this number? This is 779. And I always call this symbol the person. You know how you start to give your symbols names? I always call this one the person. And sorry I'm in PJs. It's just, it ain't happening today. As soon as I get done with this, I will take the canvas and the containers and go put them on my desk, and that way I'll take a little note and put on it May 1, so that I know that this is for the May kit. And then I won't think about this kit again until May. This one will be gone. It's like you're out of my mind until May. 3823. And Cindy was the one that was like, oh, do magical potions for spring flings. And I was like, okay. Now, me and her are going to do another event in October. It'll be Cindy and Cindy. And we'll be doing a lecture with Goddess Free 2023. You know, so in any kind of fantasy, you know, spiritual, anything would work. A lot of the kits that were released would work. Magical potions would work. It's got spell books in it. It's potions and stuff. Druid would work, you know, because it's a druid. Always would work. I mean, a lot. A lot works. It doesn't just have to be a icky witch. It could be a nice witch. It can just be something spiritual, you know. There's so much. It's so open. Good Lord, please come out of there. They get in here and they too not want to come out. One on my belly. And in there. And a couple on the side. And one down here. gonna try to get my hair up out of my face. There. Hair's out of my face now. That's a good thing. 38.23. All right. And another one. This will be a 2-hour video just trying to hit this thing up because he's so stinking big. $5.98. And like I was saying, I think a couple of these is going to be like 2. And what I do then is I put the label on the first one, and then I just put the one that's the same thing right behind it. And what I'll do is I'll take the stuff from the first one first. The one without the number, so that I have the number. So much static. This would have been so much easier without all the static. Like I said, if you get ones that have the pinholes in them, they don't seem to have as much. And for a while there, they were pinhole in all of them. But I'm not seeing pinholes in this one. Which really sucks. I think I would rather pop out of this tray than to ride out of the tray. Okay. Now that we've stuck to everything that we can, a couple pop down here. And one popped over here. And one popped right there. And he decided he didn't want to hang out with me, and he jumped off. And there's one right there. And one right there. Okay, I think that'll get it. And see, this one does not want to stick. If I put it down here, it'll stick there. Go down inside there. Don't want you hanging out. They go in and they hop right back out. They're like, no, we don't want to go. Stupid things. That's all I'm going to call them is stupid things. Oh my gosh. 3855. And then when I get done, I'm going to have a god-awful mess to pick up. Because as you can see, I do everything on my couch. I wouldn't know what to do if I worked somewhere. Well, I do work on the drill table, or the drill thing, but that's just monster canvases. If I get her done in enough time, I might put him over there, because he's going to be a monster canvas. And just think, guys, all the Black Friday and Cyber Monday unboxings are going to be coming. They'll be coming out the wazoo. This was my very first Black Friday. I mean, because the last two, I really couldn't. So, this has been my first one. It's kind of cool. I think I got them all. Oh, no. More hopped out. Oh, and K44. Can't miss that. 38.55. Let me see if I can put you in a different spot because you just don't want to stick. And some of these just do not want to stick. And 452. We're getting there, guys. We are getting there. We are almost there. And I really think it is going to take both of these trays. Good thing I brought two out. I did find that if I cut it like this and I get right up to like where the drills are, I don't have to deal with as much of the plastic, so they don't seem to pop it too much. Because they're right down there. Yeah, I might, instead of getting my grandson Fortnite bucks, I might actually get him that game for a PlayStation, because I think I'll have to ask my son if he's got a 4, because I think it's for 4. And I don't know if he's got a 3 or a 4. And I'll just keep playing my Diablo. I did find out why I couldn't get to my other gamer tag. Because I guess Microsoft redid their stuff. And when they did my old gamer tag, I wasn't using it at the time. So my son said they more than likely dumped it because it was not being used. He said so it was in your console. But every time I would try to pull it up or recover it, it would say nothing can be found. So he said they probably just, after so long no one not using it, they just said, "C'est la vie," and bye-bye. There's another one that it's not staying down on. See, that's why I do not like these repositional ones. The old ones, you can put them on there, and they stayed. None of this pop-up down stuff. 3811. So I know I haven't been on very often at all for like the last week, a little over a week. And so this is why I'm sort of getting over it. So you at least got some videos that I can put out over the week. I will try to do my live. It's going to be, if I do it, it may be later than normal. Because on Wednesday, I got to go to the doctor. I got to get the lab drawn. I got to go to the doctor. And I've got to get some creamer and stuff. Because I'm out. Or almost out. And, yeah. Girl needs her coffee. And my town, evidently, everyone wants to be fat because you can't find sugar-free creamer. So I have to go to the town very far away to get my sugar-free creamer. And then I told her boss likes Gypsy Violet. And Gypsy Violet's been on my wall for a while. And I'm wanting to put Autumn Puppies where Gypsy Violet is. And so I told her that I would donate Gypsy Violet to be given to her boss from me and her as a Christmas present. So I will pull it down and get like the command strips parts that go on the wall, because she's already got the part that, you know, goes on her. And then package it up and take it over to my daughter, take the work to get to her boss. Because her boss saw it on her wall and fell in love with it. And that's kind of what I do with mine. A lot of mine, you know, if someone shows some real love for one, I'm just like, here, I've had it for a while. Take it. Enjoy. You know, and I share the love. You know, that's what I figured they're there for. Share the love. Okay, see, this one's going to be full. 3807, so yeah. Good thing I brought this extra. And it'll be a lot of ones with 2 and 3 of the same color. Because, you know, these little ones are fitting in them. And I have no more mediums. Oh. But you can buy these off of Alley. You can get them with the 72 little, or get them with the 3 large, 5 medium. Or you can do like I did and just buy all the 72 and then just go on Amazon and spend $9 and buy the other parts. Because that is what I've done. 3807. Right there. Okay. First box done. Now we are up to the mix box. I have to look for my little sticker. I don't remember seeing it. Okay. There we go. I mean, I got the big sticker, but I don't remember seeing the little sticker. So it must be buried in the bottom of the box. You know how them boxes are. They eat things. And that is $37.77. And I can guarantee you it's going to be a few of them. These are pretty new ones. And usually when I get storage off of Etsy, I do really well. The only one is I did not read the description, and so I just got the foam without the cases. But I went to Hobby Lobby and I bought scrapbook paper holder or case, and actually was able to fit the big ones and 3 rows of the small ones all together, and that way I can do the big ones and the little ones. Kind of worked out kind of neat. Okay, let's see how many will go in there. I'm thinking about 2 to make a non-holy mess. Yeah, 2. So it looks like it's going to be 2. And I'll just keep them together like so. 3808. And I'll probably, while I'm out tomorrow, stop and get some more cough syrup and some Alka-Seltzer and NyQuil and that kind of stuff. Just to help keep this stuff at bay. Once I'm getting rid of it, make sure I take my zinc and my coldies. Just to break that replication chain so it can't keep replicating and making more cuties. That's the one reason why they tell you to take the zinc. It stops the virus from being able to replicate. That's why coldies helps get rid of your cold faster. I knew I was getting better when I finally got hungry. It was like, oh, I'm hungry. And I went for a few days where I didn't care squat about eating. It was eat, I want to eat. I want to sleep. Sleep and thirsty. Eat was not on the agenda. I don't want to eat one of them. I was trying to pick one up and go in my mouth. And I don't want to eat it. Oh, it'll just come out right at the bottom. They just had a nice giant traffic jam. Come on out. These are bad. I mean, these are staticky. I did find when I felt bad, I mean, because I had a bad sore throat for a couple of days, that I would just drink hot chocolate. Hot chocolate and marshmallows was my jam. There. I think I've gathered most of them. Okay. Now, in the mixed color, 3809. We are getting close, guys. And I'll thank you for hanging out with me. The ones who make it the whole time, yay, thank you. If you want to hang out and just do something of your own and just have me on in the background. If not, you know. Thanks for popping by. And I know sometimes it's hard to watch these videos. You know, if they don't interest you. Me, I'll put them on when I'm doing a diamond painting, and I'll just diamond paint and listen. That's when I watch everyone's videos. Because you're not watching, you're just listening. And I'm not really showing anything, I'm just getting up so you know what it looks like. So you're like, oh, I don't have to watch. I can just hang out, listen. Oh. Now, Black Friday night, I hung out with the Uncrafty Crafter and T-Mall for theirs. And then Cyber Monday, I just happened to catch it. I don't even think I went in and watched it with anyone. But definitely check out T-Mall's DP with Sparklers, because she's got a lot of new sets. And you can buy them as sets. And they come as months, or like, I got some that were treasure something. Oh, no, we want you to go all the way down in there, thank you. And then that's how it clicked. So then I just kind of push this tab in when it doesn't click, to make it click. Okay. Oh. $38.54. And I honestly don't know what these ones are, because they're not what's written on the container. This one is. This one is. Well, they might be, but that's not a 310. That's what's written on there, so they might both be 155. And if you don't mark your stuff, you can get, because some of these colors are just like a shade away. I mean, a shade away. That's how you know you got good shading, is when you got a bunch of different colors and they're like one number away. They're like a bare shade away, and your blending and your coloring is going to be awesome. This, the 754, the 758 are all the skin tones. He's going to rock some skin tones. And all the Diamond Art Clubs are hand charted. I mean, they take the picture and then they hand chart it by hand and hand render it to where the colors go. And I'd say 99% of the time they are spot on. I mean, sometimes they might be a little off and you can go in and kind of tweak it, but 99% of the time they are spot on. And now people go in and do their stuff to it, so it's like, it really doesn't matter. Some people go in and change the whole skin tone. I don't know if I'm that brave, but kudos to the ones that are. I mean, I'll change some eye color. I'll switch out drills and, stuff like that. But I don't know about actually changing out the whole skin tone. I would love to know how, but I don't know if I'm that, yeah. Now, I do know that in their, I think it's in their files. If you go in their files, they do have a list of the skin tone colors. Like a light, a dark, and a medium. And then you can just take the light color and swap it for another light color. And do that. They also have the AB to DMC conversion in there. So you can find out, what AB is what DMC. For A, if you want to keep it. Oh, Lord, come on. Okay, I think I got them all. And this is $38.54. I'll just go over here. I know I got a bunch of smaller numbers. So, see, this is how bad these colors, this static is. They're still hung up in there. Still hung up in there. And as much lotion as I've been pouring on my hands, they are dry again already. I'm done. Bye-bye. Oh, good Lord. Now this color, 3860. That's one of my colors in my Josephine wall. Please not be as static as the rest of them. I'm so tired of static. Nope. I could dream. Not as bad as the last one, but still staticky. And I think that one's only going to need one. I need to find one of those little bitty brushes. Or maybe I'll take a makeup brush. And that way I can use it to brush these things down the hose. When the static is that bad that they were all stuck to the bottom of the spout. I mean, it's crazy. Go in it. In. Okay, 415. This one looks like it's going to be a couple. A couple. It's a gray color. Get out of there. And then when you try to pop them off the edge, is when you're trying to get them off the side of the plastic, that they go everywhere. And like, see, they're stuck to my hand. I'm actually having to scrape them off my hand. Scrape them out of the container. I mean, it's just unreal. Look like a damn pineapple. They're all like what is it, Interstate 5 in California? Where it's like bumper to bumper. And actually, I'm not even sure. I saw pictures once where part of it fell in the ocean. I don't know if they got it fixed. Mother Nature has been kicking coastal butt. I mean, you live on the coast, you're taking your chances. Because she has been kicking booty and saving no names. Maybe dropping houses and hotels and everything else in the ocean. Guys, I guess the phone turned off again and I didn't notice it, but we are all totally, let's see, kitted up. 1.5 Elizabeth Wards, and it's totally kitted up. Thank you for hanging with me. It's about 2 hours when I got the key, and I have a royal mess to pick up. But thank you for hanging with me. It's been fun. Have a great day, and I'll talk to everybody later. Bye!